Hey Frank, it's time to get growing with Jerry Kluver. It looks like you've been laying out a lot of seed around here because it's beautiful. Holy cow.
We're right out here in the flower patch. You wouldn't want to be any other place this morning.
No, not at all. Well,
no
next
way.
to you. I
Hey,
always like being next
to you. Maybe a little rain tomorrow would probably be a good idea to come tomorrow if you can't come today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell folks where we are in case they didn't hear us earlier.
Well, we're at the Iowa State Fairgrounds in the Varied Industry Building. All the free parking you want out here. Children under 12, free.
I think 12.
You know,
free.
and line up. The first 100 that come through that door going to get a little flower free from us.
From Jerry Kluver?
First 100. We had them lined up all the way down this building yesterday at 1 o'clock on a Friday. Nobody must work.
Well, I bet they were all women.
Okay.
Well, let's get to some growing questions because, you know, people are getting ready for spring just a few hours away.
Yep, it's time we get serious.
Let's get to this first question.
Yep.
This is from Ken from West Des Moines. He says, our backyard was damaged by voles, not moles, voles this winter. Can you tell us what to do and how to treat the situation so we don't have problems every spring when the snow melts?
Well, the problem is with vole. That starts with a V as in victory. And voles will just live under snowbanks. Once the snowbanks accumulate, they love to live under there, so there's no way to determine where to deter them. We have a mole and vole repel that you could put out. If you know where the snow lands every year, you could put this out. But a vole will just make eat the grass right down and make a tunnel all the way along the yard. But you can fill that in with soil, get a little Kentucky Blue, which will match the grass you've got.
Okay.
Put a little perennial rye starter fertilizer down with it. Don't put any pre-emergence or post-emergence on that this spring.
Okay.
That grass will come right back in. But vole is nothing but a large field mouse.
And you have stuff for that.
Yes, we do, and we can show it to them right out here at the show.
All right, let's get to the next question. This is a long one. Sharon from Des Moines, she says, the weather is getting nice, of course it is, and I'm beginning to think of what I can do to get my yard looking healthier this year. What is the best product or products to use to plump up and get rid of weeds? And then her next question, I also had a patch of poison ivy last year. What can I spray on that to get rid of it? It's dead now, so can it just be pulled and disposed of in the yard waste container? And will it still make me break out if the plant is dead? Wow.
Wow, that's a long one. Yes, let's get right to it. Hy-Vee's got a 4-step program.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Crabgrass weed and feed, and a lawn food and a winterizer, and we're going to add a GrubX in there too about July 1.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, here about April 1st to the April 15th, we're going to put on the crabgrass preventer. That's going to give it that first feeding. This is a Midwest program that is developed for this area. I had 5-6 people, Carrie, come up to me yesterday and said, thank you for telling us about this. I have a nice yard, and because of this program, and they brought back their old schedule in that I write out for them, and I do that for them, and we will, because this product is created, it's formulated for Midwest yards, and it's a great product. We can show that to them at the show or when we get open in 2 weeks in our garden centers. Now the second question, poison ivy will come up in June. You're not going to see it. It can still be alive even though it looks dead. Ortho has a Ortho brush and poison ivy control that you can put on with that. Yes, keep your skin covered when you're applying it. Don't touch even what I would say dormant poison ivy. Remove it, get it in the trash, don't burn it, remove it to the trash and let them take it to the landfill. It can be really, really a problem for some people if you get involved with poison ivy.
All right. Well, before we get going, let's tell people what we're doing down here today because I'm going to be here with you. We're going to be answering more of our viewer questions. All you have to do is come on down. We'll be having a live segment here with Rita Peters. She'll also be joining us. We'll be doing a living wreath or something too.
We're going to do a living wreath on sphagnum moss on a wire ring, and we're going to fill a planter full of pot. You know, what do I put in the center? What do I do for accent plants? You're going to find out here firsthand from Rita and Jerry and Carrie.
If I can lend a hand, I'll do that.
Not a problem.
Well, if you have any get growing questions, you can drop Jerry Kluver, my favorite guy. All you have to do is go to Hy-Vee.com and click on the Get Growing logo.
Yep.
You'll be here this afternoon and tomorrow.
I'll be here till 8 o'clock.
And then we'll see you next weekend on News Channel 8.
Absolutely.
All right. Amanda, we'll toss it to you. That's it from us from the fairground. So have a great Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys. Well, up next,